Casella?
Yeah.
What's your deal?
What is it, that new little blonde cooking dinner for you tonight?
What blonde? Brunette.
Brunette? What
It's a
happened to the
lonely
blonde?
life being a cop, Mike.
Oh, I'll bet it is.
Very
Brunette
lonely.
1 week, a blonde the next week.
All units in vicinity of Stockton and Filbert. Officer requests a backup. Code 3.
Inspectors A1 to headquarters will respond to code 406.
Figure we ought to be working together. You with your action, me with my connections.
Police, freeze!
Drop the gun!
Hold it, man. I ain't done
Shut up
nothing.
and don't even think about moving. Come on.
But I ain't done nothing. Take it easy, fellas. Take it easy.
Freedom is rights.
Whoa, whoa.
Steve! Take it easy. Take it easy.
There's three of them. They all got away. Hey, easy.
Never mind. Just let me see the leg now.
I'll break a swampy or not.
Get an ambulance.
Lieutenant Stone?
Yes.
Inspector Keller just came out of surgery. I'm sorry you can't see him now, but maybe tomorrow.
How is he, Doc?
Well, the bullet tore up some muscle and nicked the bone. He's going to have to stay here for a while, and then he'll be using a cane for about a week or so after that. But he's young and he's strong. There should be no after effect.
Thanks a lot, Doc. You're right. He is young and strong. Listen to me a favor, will you? Will you tell him I'll be back tomorrow?
You bet.
Thanks.
Too bad about Wellerman. But he was stupid to charge him where he shouldn't have been. I thought you'd want some background for your report.
Who are you?
Al Wazinski. Narcotics. Alice? I'm sorry about Tom.
Thank you. Your boss is inside with the chief. They want to see you and Lieutenant Stone together. So go ahead in, please.
Come in.
Hey, what's the matter with the girl, Pete?
Her boyfriend got killed today.
Wellerman?
Yeah, she was pretty heavy on him, Mike. Chief, you know Al Wazinski.
Yeah, sure. Mike, how's Keller?
Okay. Doc says he'll be in the hospital for a while.
All right, Wazinski, let's lay it out. What happened?
There's been this group of dealers working the North Beach High School pushing H and Coke. Now, I've been working for 5 months to try to pass myself off as an independent dealer with some really good connections. So the word on me gets out. And I drop a line here and there how I want to get in with the big boys. Because being out there out on a limb can get lonesome. So I meet this dealer. and he sets it up with me. To meet the main man, a guy by the name of Marks. Now, we're just getting started, when all of a sudden, that stupid Officer Wellerman, he comes barging in, he turns the place into a shooting match.
They all got away?
Everybody but my contact. A dude named Randall. I think Wellerman got him.
Was Wellerman working with you?
No. I don't know what Wellerman was doing there, or how he knew what I was doing there. All I know is he blew this deal wide open, and 5 months of hard work went down the tubes.
Are you positive he blew your cover?
Positive? I don't know. Yes, no, I don't know. Getting busted out in public didn't hurt.
What do you think, John?
Well, homicide and narcotics are tied in together on this one. Looks like if you nail down one, you get the other. Mike, I'm going to assign Wazinski here to work with you on this case as your partner.
Oh, come on.
Oh, no, wait a minute. I've got a partner.
Yeah, in the hospital. You said yourself it may be 2 weeks before he's back on duty. Now, if you want to get the man that shot him and killed Wellerman, then you'll work with Wazinski.
Hey, I work solo.
I had the distinct impression that I had the rank around here. Now, unless something's changed that I don't know about, you, both of you, will work in tandem on this one, and that's final.
You busted a cop?
Yeah, I busted a cop. I don't see where that's so funny.
I do.
You do, huh? You like that, huh?
I love it.
Well, maybe when you're ready to get serious, you'll tell me what you know about this Wazinski.
Well, I don't know too much. He's about 3 classes ahead of me. Just know he's a wild man.
Yeah, what way?
Well, he'd take on anybody, even the instructors. Always a put on, never took anything serious. Heard he was a good shot. I used to see him at the firing range a lot. Instructors talked about him.
He wasn't on the pistol team.
Yeah, well, from what I heard, he didn't shoot for trophies. He worked out with the judo instructors a lot, too. Really put him through their paces.
I hear he only worked with a partner once. What did you hear about that?
I don't know.
Well, I guess like anything else, the only way to find out is by working with a man.
Wait a minute. What do you mean? What are you talking about?
How he operates.
Mike.
Well, the partner he had, he was killed working a case with Wazinski.
Well, now listen, I just want you to remember everything I taught you, okay?
It's funny, huh? You like that, huh?
Yeah.
Busting a cop.
No, easy, no leg.
I'll see you.
Okay.
Stay away from me, man. You're a cop.
What? What's all that about?
Hey, man, I heard what went down last night. Randall's dead. Police crawling all over that place you wanted.
If the word is out on me, then you know I went to the man's place. The man didn't come to me. And I'm the one who got arrested. He didn't.
How come you out so fast?
What? You think they're gonna find stuff on me? No, all I had was a gun. I picked it from the dead cop. No law against that. Come on, Artie. If I was the fuzz, I'd lock you up months ago. You're a dealer, and you use the stuff yourself, right? If I wanted an easy bust, you're it, kiddo.
Okay, man. If you ain't the fuzz, how come that dude over there in that suit and hat is watching us so close?
It's my uncle. Dealer back east. He wears a suit, makes him look respectable. Right?
Man, you talk faster than anybody I know, but it's all jive. Man, I seen that dude before. He's a cop, And you a cop, too.
Okay.
Okay. Straight. I'm a cop. Name is not Keller. It's Wazinski. Patrolman Al Wazinski. And I work narcotics. Now here's how it goes down. I can play it two ways. So can you. I can bust you. You know I got enough on you to do that, right? Or I can ask you for a little help. I want to clean up this junkyard. I want the biggies, the guys on top. The guys that are making all the bread off you and your problems. Boys like Marx. What do you say?
I don't know, man. I've seen guys get a jacket before. I've seen what happens.
I'll keep you clean.
Man, you can't promise that.
No, I can't. But I could give you my word. I'll try my damnedest. How about it?
I guess.
Oh, no. Oh, no, Artie. That's not good enough for me. You gotta give me your word, too.
Okay, man.
You keep in touch, huh?
How'd it go?
All right, move this thing. And try not to hit the siren, okay?
What happened?
You ripped my cover clean, that's what happened.
What are you talking about?
Your face, man, it's been hanging out too long.
He knew me?
23 years, shaking doorknobs and flashing a badge. Odds are half the city knows you.
I see. Okay, I guess we forget you're trying to work undercover.
No.
You said he knew you were a cop.
You won't talk to them, he'll talk to me.
No. Somebody else might know you. I say we forget your undercover work.
What we forget is playing me in my shadow. From now on, I work outside, you work inside, that's all.
Condon said together.
Hey, look, this is my case. I got it down to the wire, and I can crack it. Better be done my way.
I hate pulling rank. But if word is out on you, I'd be signing your death warrant if I agreed. No more undercover on this one.
Okay. Yes, sir. Lieutenant.
Narcotics, please.
Lieutenant Aliso's office.
Alice, how are you? Steve Keller.
Oh, sure, Steve. Hey, how's your leg?
Oh, it's feeling better. Just going a little stir-crazy here. Nothing to read but mysteries.
Well, would some science fiction help you out? I got a whole bookcase full.
Actually, I was thinking of some nonfiction. I was wondering if you could send over the reports on the Wazinski-Wellerman shootout.
Steve, that's against department regulations.
Oh, Alice, come on. There might be something in those reports that can help Mike and Wazinski. You know, sometimes you're so close to a case you can't even read the reports.
Well, I guess it wouldn't really be breaking any of the rules.
Right, absolutely. Also, if you could send over the reports of the narcotics arrests in that area for the past year.
Okay, but this whole arrangement is off the record, right?
Absolutely, off the record. And thanks a lot, Alice.
You're all over the streets, Dobie. You must have seen something.
No, nothing like. Nothing's going down. The dealers are getting short. Everybody's looking for more, but there ain't no action.
Okay, Dobie. Keep an ear out.
Say, Mike, would you have a buck? Tide me over. Thanks, Mike. I'll be in touch.
You really think that's gonna help, huh? Giving him money?
Well, he came through for me before.
Oh, sure. You buy him a bottle to sell his mother. But somebody else buys him another bottle, he sells you.
You don't use informers?
Not without an arm lock. And not a rummy like that, ever.
You're really loaded with compassion, aren't you?
Tell me what good they are, huh? What, begging for booze money? Drinking their lives down the drain?
You're a cop. Not my kind of cop, maybe, but a cop. Not a judge.
Wazinski! Ow, Wazinski!
Lily, what's the matter?
Artie, he's sick. He's real sick. You gotta come with me.
Where? Where is he?
At school. I found him after the basketball game. He told me who you are. I had to get you. He wasn't at the game. He's always at the game. I looked all over for him, and then somebody told me he was up here. So I came looking. And that's when I found him. He told me who you were and that he had to get you.
Artie! Artie! Artie, can you hear me? Artie! Who did it, Artie? Who did it? Can you hear me? Artie! Artie, who did it to you? Artie, can you hear me?
Heroin. He must have OD'd.
Artie!
I'll get an ambulance.
Artie! Can you hear me? Artie! 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 He was just a kid! Why did they have to kill him? He was just a kid!
You think somebody else killed him?
Come on, Stone. You're the homicide hotshot. Look at him. He's got bruises, contusions. He fought. Now look at that syringe, huh? Artie never had works that good. Everything he got, it went into his arm, not his kid.
He was dealing. Maybe he shortchanged somebody.
He's the one that was shortchanged, Stone, because of you. You walked around like a neon sign that spelled cop. So they murdered that kid to scare everybody else away from me. You might as well have put that needle in his arm yourself.
Yay! Thank you.
Thanks a lot.
Well, that looks pretty sharp.
Like that, huh?
Yeah, quite distinguished.
Yeah?
Maybe I ought to get one for myself.
Don't bother. I'll give you this one in a week.
Oh, listen to him. What are you bucking for, a medal or something? You're not coming back on duty for a while. You got some downtime coming, and you're going to take it.
Well, now, what makes you think I've been off duty?
What do you mean?
Talked to Elizo's secretary, Alice.
Yeah.
She gave me the records of all the narcotics busts in that area in the last year. Found out a thing or two about your new partner.
Wazinski?
Yeah.
Like what?
Well, you know, he's been working that area for the last 10 months.
Yeah, I know that.
You know about his arrest record?
Well, it's a pretty good one, isn't it?
In numbers, yeah, but they're all minor raps. And every guy he's busted either gets off or gets out quick.
What are you getting at?
All right. He has a chance to make one big deal. What happens?
Wellerman broke in on it.
A cop, yeah. But that cop, he's not around to tell us what went down, is he? What?
You think Wazinski's in on the take?
Well, it's not that far out. Makes enough arrests to keep the department happy, but keeps the heat off the big ones.
No, it's not so far out. But it certainly doesn't square with a guy who cries over a 16-year-old junkie.
Millie, I didn't think they'd hurt Artie. I really didn't. You gotta believe that.
Okay, Wazinski.
or whatever your name is. I believe you. Now, does that make you feel better?
Now, look, I know I'm asking a lot, but...
You asking a whole lot, baby. Because Artie trusted you. He was the one that put you on the random. Now, look who's dead and who's alive.
If you help me, I can nail the ones who killed Artie.
If I help you, I get nailed. No thanks. Because I'm counting on a long lifetime, and I'm not copping out for you.
Not for me. For Artie. Well, maybe you didn't care about him the way I thought you did.
Well, doesn't really matter much now how I felt about him. Besides, he didn't tell me nothing. He said they can't hurt you for what you don't know.
Who's they?
It's always a they. Wazinski, you a cop. You supposed to know that.
Yeah, I know. But they'll always be around, too, if you don't help me.
I can't. I just can't. Oh, it's sweet. Oh, it's cute.
How did you know where to find me?
Well, you had your hook in that kid, Artie. It figures you're going to try to get some information from his girl.
Oh, so you waltz right down here in your cop suit where everybody can see you, right?
Something's chewing inside of you, Wazinski. And it's not the boy or the narcotics traffic.
Now, look, Stone, nothing personal, okay? It's not gonna work between us.
You always have this kind of trouble with your partners.
Yeah. The first and only one I ever had nearly got me killed.
But you're still here. What about your partner?
He pulled a dumb stunt. Ripped his cover too soon.
Was it his fault? Or was it yours because you didn't tell him what you were up to?
If you're worried about it, Stone, why don't you tell Condon? Maybe he'll get us off this whole crazy deal, huh?
Oh, I guess I learned from a different book, Wazinski. But as long as Condon is head of the department, I don't tell him what to do. He tells me. How'd you get anything from the girl?
No.
Then I guess we check out what Dobie told me.
Who?
Dobie Hayes. The guy you said would sell his own mother down the river for a bottle. He said there's a shipment of AIDS coming in on the docks tomorrow. It's got Mark's name on it. Come on, you want to join me?
Hello.
Hi. May I help you?
I think so. Are you Miana?
Yes.
I'm a friend of Al Wazinski. My name is Stephen Keller. Do you mind if I talk to you for a couple of minutes?
Friend of Al's, huh?
Yeah.
Close. Friend?
No.
I didn't think so. He doesn't have any. So, how did you get my name?
Well, Al had mentioned your name to the instructors a while back when you were going with them.
Somehow, I get the idea that this isn't exactly routine procedure, Inspector. Now, unless this is a new way of making a pass.
No, it's not routine. It's personal. Would it be okay if I sit down here?
Please.
Thank you. See, Al's working on a case with my partner now while I'm laid up. It involves selling smack to high school kids.
Al with a partner?
Yeah.
That's new. He's not much on long-term relationships, I'll tell you that. Stuck with me for 6 months. I think that's a record.
Does he hate people?
No. He just doesn't trust anyone. Nobody gets close to Al. And if they do, he just finds an excuse to pick a fight and walk out. Look, I don't get it. Why the worry about Al?
Miana, this is me asking, not the department, so you don't have to answer if you don't want to. Did Al ever have any extra money that you knew of?
You mean money that's not his?
Yeah.
Dirty money?
Yeah.
I see. You're not worried about Al, are you, Mr. Keller? You're worried about your partner, right? Is he in good company? Could he get hurt?
I'd like to hear I don't have to worry, yeah.
Well, you can relax. Al Wazinski would take a bullet before he'd take a bribe.
Team 3 in position. Team 8 in position.
Terrific. 16 men. What do you need an army for?
Contingencies.
If your snitch had better information, you would know what we were setting up for.
Team 4 in position.
You never let up, do you?
Where you going?
You heard. Team 4's units cutting in and out. I'm gonna go check on it. You do want to know what's going on at all times, don't you?
Adam, this is Team 3. Looks like our boat's coming in.
Let them get their feet dry before we move in.
10-4.
Inspector 8-1 Adam. Looks like our car's coming in, too. Be prepared to seal off the area.
10-4.
Hit the horn. Hit it and get us out of here.
Forget the car. The boat has the stuff.
Mike, you want the Coast Guard to pick
Yeah, I want the Coast Guard to pick them up. At least they'll have to deep six the junk. Now, there's no way we can book them unless there's a law I don't know about. All right, come on. The party's over. Let's go.
You think you had enough men on the job, Stone?
Only one was out of position.
You saying something?
Yeah. I'm keeping score. That's twice you had marks, and twice you slipped away.
Oh, yeah? Well, why you got your scorecard handy there, Lieutenant? Why don't you just scratch my name off the lineup?
Wazinski!
I want out.
Fine, there's the door. Or haven't you ever heard of knocking before entering?
Look, I cannot take this guy you've got me chained to. His way just isn't my way.
That's not exactly a unique problem for you, is it, Al?
Now, look. I know I'm not Mr. Personality, okay? So maybe that's why I work better by myself. Take me off the case, put me on some other detail. Bunco, robbery, I don't care what.
No.
What do you mean, no? Why no?
Because you're a cop. Now, you're not playing solitaire, Al. You know, there are a whole lot of guys that are packing the same badge you pack with the same responsibilities, the same problems, but none of us can do it alone. The job's too big.
I get it done.
Yeah, so far. But there comes a time for every one of us when there's just no way you make it alone. A time when somebody either helps you or they don't. And the chances of that person being somebody other than a cop are a good 1,000 to 1.
It's my life, okay? I know when it's on the line. And I know working with someone like Stone can get it snuffed.
Stay on the case, Al. And don't you worry about Mike Stone. He hasn't lost too many partners.
Well, what do you mean he's not there? Well, then where is he? Okay. Yeah, thanks a lot. I can't find the partner I was working with, and I can't find the guy I'm working with now. What do they do on their days off?
That's two different answers if you're talking about Keller and Wozinski.
Great. No answer.
You tried the academy? Wozinski's supposed to work out there a lot.
I tried everywhere that's reasonable. Maybe that's my problem.
Wozinski, yes, I remember there were two of them, you know, brothers.
No, I didn't know. No.
Oh, yes, two boys. Albert and, let me think. It's been rather a while. William. Albert and William.
Mr. Parsons, how did they get to the school here?
Oh, that was rather tragic, as I recall. Let me think. The mother died rather suddenly, and the boy's father just fell apart. Drank himself into a severe nervous breakdown. In and out of rest homes. Eventually became a chronic alcoholic, I hear.
Was there any other family?
No, it was one of those tragic things, you know. The two boys became wards of the state, and finally they were sent here.
And how long they stay here?
Well, as I recall, Bill was the one who was adopted. He was the younger one, you see. Albert was about 10, and his brother was around 3. Oh, the small ones are so much easier to find homes for. No one seems to want the older children, you know.
You mean Al was never adopted? He was here the whole time?
That's correct. He left when he was 18.
And did he know where his brother lived?
Yes.
How about his father?
Oh, yes. That information is never kept from the children.
Hi.
Hello.
Those are nice toys.
They will be nice toys.
A lot of hard work, huh?
Yep. Have to use different sandpapers, you know, different grades. Use the coarse grade for the rough work.
I see. And then you would use, excuse me, this one next?
Oh, no. No. You use that for finishing.
Oh.
Medium. You'd use medium, because then you get into those places like that.
You really have to know your stuff, don't you? Huh?
What I'd really like, I'd really like to paint them, but they won't let me do that. They say my hands aren't steady enough. But I do this real good.
Papa.
I do this real good.
come by again tomorrow, okay?
You're nice. You can come back, sure.
What are you doing here? Stone sent you here, huh? He thinks I'm in Marx's pocket, doesn't he? He thinks I sold my shield to Marx. No, you listen to me, Keller. Don't you mess around in my life. You make any charge you want. You go to Condon, go to Elysia, go to anybody you want. But don't you mess around in my life.
You did what?
Oh, my God.
You went out on your own and probed around in his
Oh,
private
come
life
on,
like
Will. You
that?
can see what he's hot about. What are you yelling at?
You didn't wrap that cane around
Now,
your scalp.
wait a minute. What do you think I was doing it for? The exercise?
I think you ought to have your head examined, not your foot.
Well,
That's what I think. Okay, come on. Give.
Give? What do you mean give? What do you want, my blood, too?
No. I want to know what you've got on Wazinski. Listen, it's my head out there, not yours.
You're something. You are... You're bad. You are
Who?
bad. You.
Me?
You're the guy that should be undercover with an act like that.
Oh,
You're bad.
Come on. Where does he live? Expensive?
No, comfortable.
He pays all the bills?
Yeah, but doesn't put a bite in him. I mean, not the way he lives. I mean, if he's on the take, he's not spending it on himself.
Girls?
Nothing serious. You saw his wheels. They're not new.
No, they're not. You're right. And his wardrobe, strictly from goodwill.
Yeah, I feel pretty bad after all the things I thought than finding out who he is.
Well, you know how I feel about the leg work and everything. I appreciate it
Well,
very
like
much.
I said, it's just for the exercise.
Yeah. Okay, then fill me in on the rest.
Well, the picture I got from the orphanage tells us why he's a loner. And the only girl he was ever close to swears he's the most honest man she ever met.
Man, you ain't got no case. Ain't nobody gonna say they saw me dealing up here. You ain't gonna find nothing down there.
Relax, Lawrence. No bust. I came to make a deal myself. Yeah, I've got something to sell, too. Tell Marx I want to sell him this.
Okay, but things started going wrong after that first bust, remember? When Tom Wellman broke in on them unexpectedly.
Right.
Now, Wazinski said nobody was supposed to know about it. So how did Wellman find out?
Not from anybody in narcotics. Al and I were the only ones who knew what he was going to do.
Was he supposed to report to you personally?
Yeah.
A meet?
No, phone call.
A call.
Did he call here?
Yeah, he called about an hour before he was supposed to see Marx.
Was Alice here? Alice, did she take the call?
Yeah, sure, why?
Well, didn't Alice and Tom Wellman go together?
You have Wellman's arrest records handy?
Yeah, in the file. Tell you off the top, it's been heavy.
Anybody want to tell the boss what's going on?
Chief, you remember how you made detective?
More work, more school, more arrests than the next guy.
Look at those numbers.
Yeah. Any uniform officer making that many narcotics arrests must be bucking for something.
Or maybe somebody was giving him a helping hand, telling him where all the action was.
I guess Alice could have done that pretty easily, couldn't she?
I was only trying to help Tom. We were going to get married, but he needed to... No, he wanted to be in narcotics, to be a detective. And he told me that making arrests was the way to get there.
So you gave him tips?
I got most of the information from the inspectors when they called in, you know, names and places. I didn't think it was wrong. I didn't think anybody would get hurt. And I didn't think it would get Tom killed.
It's okay, Alice. It's okay.
Well, that clears up the mystery. Now, how about the case?
Well, Brzezinski worked awfully hard to set up Marks. With your permission, I'd like to get a hold of him, work out a plan, and then let him do it the way he wants to do it.
Solo. Fair enough, as long as he knows you're backing him up, okay?
Yeah, I'll back him up. If I can find him before he makes the contact, back him up.
Hey, man, is it true what I heard?
What's that?
They saying you selling out, man. Said you sent your badge to Marks.
Well, whoever they are this time, Letty, that's serious talk. Could get me in a lot of heat, you know what I mean?
Oh, not you, Brzezinski. You too cold a dude. And then you asked me if Artie's dying didn't mean anything to me. Well, let me ask you this. What did it mean to anybody? Artie trusted you. Even after he found out you was a cop, he trusted you. You ain't worth spit.
This is ridiculous. We don't know if Brzezinski's around here or not.
Well, there's somebody who will tell us. Millie?
What you want now?
Al Brzezinski? Have you seen him?
What you want him for?
Well, he was supposed to report in quite a while ago, but nobody's heard from him.
So you worry?
Should we be?
Depends.
On what?
On how much you trust him.
What do you mean?
I mean, nobody can trust a cop, not even another cop.
He really hurt you, didn't he?
Can you hurt him?
What for, Millie?
For what he did to Artie.
He didn't mean for that to happen, Millie. Nobody did.
But it happened, though, didn't it? And it happened because of Brzezinski. Well, I want him hurt. Hurt bad. What happens to a cop that sells his badge?
It's in the back. You still the man?
You still a cop?
Yeah? One that can do you some good.
What were you doing at that warehouse 3 days ago? Brzezinski? Setting me up?
Was trying to set my price.
Another cop just happened to walk in.
He's dead, isn't he? You're not.
What about the doc, then?
Well, somebody else set that up. I just had to go along. I told them they needed an army. I figured with so many of us there, you know, you're bound to see something. I even waltzed out myself, you know, so I could be seen. You, got out of that one, too, didn't you?
Let's say I buy it. What do I get if I buy you?
Are you kidding? My department thinks I'm straight.
Well, we finally know Al Wazinski.
You really think he used his badge to set Marks up?
That's right. He's going to the wall.
Well, if Marks buys it, he's got him wired.
I know.
If he doesn't...
I know. Slow down. 55, that's Mark's place. Pull in here. Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters. Where are all those backup units?
No.
Are you crazy? Do you know how many dudes would love to own a cop?
I'm no dude. And if you're a cop, you're a dead one. Fix a needle. Same stuff Artie shot up.
So how do you want to handle it?
Well, it certainly feels nice to have somebody ask for a change. No, I don't want to mess it up for him. But I don't want to lose him either.
Why don't I take it? He doesn't know me.
Oh, wait a minute now. You sure you can handle it?
Or would you expect a cripple to knock down your door?
Okay. Be careful.
Yeah.
You guys still messing around in my life, huh?
Did you see the odds in this 49er Ram game? Rams
No.
by 13 points? Oh, I'm ready for that. I'm looking for action, boy.
Look at this. Look at this.
Oh, yeah, just sit tight. Hey, you.
Who, me?
Yeah, you with the long hair and dirty clothes. What are you, colorblind or something?
What?
You're walking against the lights.
What are you talking about, man?
Watch your mouth. Come on, spread eagle. Come on, put your hands up there.
Here?
What do you got in here,
I
huh?
got nothing here.
Oh, a
What
little
is that?
grass, maybe, huh?
That's nothing.
What are we gonna do, smoke it all yourself?
No.
Come on, in the car.
What are you
Get in
talking
here.
about? Hey, this man's hassling me.
Oh, hassling
He's
you.
hassling me.
Get in there.
You help me out of here.
How we doing, partner? Pretty good?
You're learning, Mike. You're learning.
Your eyes are red.
Can't seem to shake this cold.
Yeah?
I haven't been sleeping too well lately either.
How come?
Oh, I met a fella that treats me like a lady.
Like a lady, huh? Another woman?
He says he'll do that after we get married.
Oh, yeah. When is that?
When his final divorce papers come through.
Uh-huh.
In 1 month, 2 weeks, and 4 days.
No, 3 days.
Just wanted to see if you were paying attention.
Okay, little girl, you gotta remember what I told you now. Can you remember? Nothing more. The routine stuff until I get back. I will be back in about an hour or so.
Say hi to Andy for me.
Okay. Phil, you take care of my girl for me.
Just like she was my own.
Yeah.
more than a 30-minute talk with his teacher. George, you got to spend more time with Andy. He's at an age where
I
he
know what
needs
you're
a
saying,
strong
Judy. I
hand.
understand.
But if you're so busy playing house with your new girlfriend...
All right, Judy, look, what I do and with whom is none of your business. And I got to pay for to prove that. And you just stop trying to put the needle in, okay?
I'm trying to make you talk about your son.
Oh, yeah? Since when?
He's changing, George. Something's happening to him. He's not the same. He's different.
He's growing up, Judy. That's all.
No, there's more to it than that. I'm worried. I don't like the people he's running around with.
Okay, I'll talk with him. I'll say something to him, okay?
Andrew, I've got some shopping to do. You be sure you go home right after you and your father are finished. Okay?
Maggie sent to say hello.
How is she?
She's got a cold.
Me too. Well, say hello back for me, will you?
Yeah, Mr. Benteen, he talked kind of rough in there a minute ago.
Oh, boy. Well, I guess he's got it right. I've been kind of goofing off a lot lately.
You got no alibis?
Spring fever?
What's with these guys you've been bumming around with lately? Your mother, she doesn't seem to think much of them.
Oh, boy. You tell me something she does like.
She likes you.
Well, you know what I mean. She's always pick, nag.
That's because she cares for you, son.
Hey, well, why is it when she picks on me, it's because she cares? She picks on you because she doesn't care, and you wind up getting divorced.
Oh, hey. Oh, you're a pretty smart kid, huh?
Yeah.
You're so smart, why aren't you passing algebra in that high school?
Okay, I'll try harder.
That's between you and me. When you turn 18, if you want to, you can move in with Maggie and me, okay?
What'll she say about that?
It's her idea, not mine. Yes.
Oh, Dad, could you spare a few bucks?
I gave you 10 last week. No, it's not. Come on. I got it. Oh, dig down, pull out. All I have is a 20. You don't want a 20, do you?
Oh, that's too bad. Hey, I'll take it.
You take it. I thought you would. Come on. Hey, son.
Yeah.
You do something about that cold?
Oh, yeah. See you, Dad.
Hi.
Hi.
Where you been keeping yourself?
Do I know you?
I've seen you a couple times. Just thought you'd seen me.
So I've seen you.
Coming down.
Thanks for the favor.
What's the matter?
I'm hurting.
Go see a doctor.
My doctor got busted 3 days ago.
Hey, look, I said I've seen you. I didn't say that I know you.
That's real cute. Hey, I'll tell you what. You put me in touch with your connection. And I'll buy you a nickel bag for everyone I buy.
Maybe I can make a call.
Has your connection always got a supply?
You can always get it.
Suppose I could make regular buys?
That's between you and him.
Where is he?
He'll be here.
Sure is careful type.
What other kind is there? Hey, what'd you say, kid, huh? I brought my friend. Lucky she's a narc.
George.
Here, take this to the print lab. Maybe we'll get lucky.
No, we weren't working on anything specific, just targets of opportunity, and she made a connection.
Did she try to stop him?
No, he recognized her.
Okay, a tall, thin guy named Cajun, possible bullet wound.
Yeah, I think I hit him. He jumped like he was stung.
What about the pushing?
He was black.
You saw him?
No, but when he made Maggie, he called Cajun a honky.
Anything else you remember about Cajun?
I didn't get close enough to him, Steve. Maybe somebody back at the bar got a better look.
That'll be our first stop, the bar. George, I'm sorry.
What the hell happened, Phil?
She was making a buy. It went sour.
If I'd been here when it happened.
If you had been there, the same exact thing would have happened.
Nobody's fault.
It's somebody's fault, Steve.
And we're gonna find him, I promise.
Yeah, you will. Unless I find him first.
Oh, no, wait a minute now. You stay out of it, will you? Please. We'll take care of it, I promise. Oh, they shouldn't give women this kind of work. It's too dangerous.
It's dangerous. It was her choice.
George, take some time off. Go home.
Do what? I'm gonna kill him, Phil. I'm gonna look in every hole in this city till I find him. I'm gonna kill him.
Yeah, we don't get a very wide range of customers around here. Rummies, derelicts, pushers, hookers. You know, we don't even take time to look at them. We just serve them.
The description we have is of a tall, skinny man.
Oh, you know how many that fits who come in here?
This guy was here about an hour ago. He left with a girl.
A lot of them do that.
She was wearing jeans. She had blonde hair and, an awful lot of finger rings.
Oh, her. Yeah, I remember. Him, too. They muttered together for a while and then left. Hey, he was a skinny kid.
Kid?
Yeah, about 20, 22. He had kind of a wild-eyed look. I've seen him around somewhere, but I don't know anything about him.
Tell me, Vernon, if I got your attention.
Don't hit me.
I want some information.
I don't know.
I haven't asked you yet.
If I know anything, I tell you, don't I always?
Do you, Vernon?
Sure, Inspector. Business is business.
Business personal, Vernon. Understand? I'm looking for a junk hog named Cajun.
I never heard of him.
You just did. Ask around, you find him. You find where he flops, find his pusher. You get something for me, Vernon, you call me in headquarters, you understand? Soon. I'll be back. And I'll pick up what's left of you with a pair of tweezers.
I wasn't that close to him, but the hair's sandy, and it went back and stuck up like that. He hadn't gone. He's skinny, man. He is skinny. The cheekbones are higher.
Yeah, that nose isn't right.
Did she say where she'd seen Cajun before?
No, but we've been working the North Beach area for the last 4 months, so I figured that's where he lives.
Okay, then we'll concentrate our search in that area to start, and then we'll widen it. Check out all the hospitals.
Right.
They only got partial bits for the gun, not Maggie's.
Enough for a positive ID?
Nope, we'll have to get the guy first.
Hey, Phil. You told me downstairs you were up here. You got something?
We're working on it.
You start making sketches, man. You're in a dead end.
Well, we gotta do something.
Hey. Keller, just stay back for the reporter, will you? I've been around.
George.
Well, I mean, you're not going to find him in here or with that thing. He's out there. You want to find him, you got to leave your nice, warm office here. You go out there.
Come on, George. I want to talk to you. Come on.
Talk? Yeah, talk. That's all you guys been doing since Maggie was killed. I don't see some action pretty soon, man. I'm going to put on a few fancy moves of my own. You understand that?
Inspector, come in here. I want to talk to you. Come on.
I know what you're going through, but you're too involved.
You're damn right I'm involved.
And you can't be objective.
Objective?
So I want you to keep your mouth shut and stay out of this case. Because if you don't, I'll have you suspended for interfering with a murder investigation.
You'd do that too, wouldn't you, Mike?
Stay with him. See that he doesn't do anything he'll be sorry for.
He and Maggie had a very rare thing.
I know.
I'll talk to him.
Mike was right to send.
I'm not some JQ citizen off the street. I'm a cop.
Then act like one.
Wait a minute. Don't you side with him.
Look, just let him handle it, will you?
Nobody would have had to handle anything if you've been on a ball, Phil, right? I know that.
Maybe you better find yourself another partner.
I'm sorry, Phil.
Sure.
Well, I said I was sorry. Narcotics, Inspector Turner?
It's me, Vernon.
I've been waiting for you to call.
Yeah? What, nobody in the Mission District ever heard of that fella you're looking for.
The whole Mission District, Vernon?
I can't find him, I tell you.
You better.
Oh, please, Inspector, it's a dead end. It's a bust. But listen, I got somebody else for you.
I don't want anybody else, Vernon.
You want Woody Parks? Turner, you there?
What about Woody Parks?
Tomorrow night, he's picking up a kilo of pure stuff. A kilo.
Go on.
10 o'clock, some guy will leave a yellow station wagon in an underground garage at Union and Fanning. Woody Parks will show about 11. Stuff's in the armrest. Front seat.
You did good, Vernon. Now find Cajun for me. What do you got on for tomorrow night, Phil?
Taking my wife to the movies.
Woody Parks is making a pickup. Kilo of pure H, about 11 o'clock.
Woody Park supplies a whole Mission District.
Got a chance to nail him, Phil.
All right. All right, on one condition. You explain it to my wife. She trusts you.
This'll kill you an awful lot of rats, mister.
I don't figure anybody's gonna miss him, do you?
Just other rats, I suppose. Sign here, please. Thank you. That's $16 and $1.04 for the governor.
It's 11:35.
He said about 11, Phil.
If it gets any later, it's going to be about 12.
I'd sit here all night, every night for a week, just for the chance to nail Woody Parks. Even a slim chance.
How was I to know that you were really the police? I've been robbed twice in this garage.
I hope you made out a good report for the police department.
You got him?
I got it.
Let him go, Phil. We got a bum tip.
Hey, I'm gonna report this. This police harassment's gotta stop. I want to...
You better shut your alligator mouth, Woody.
Get out of here.
Well, it's like the man says. You can't win them all.
know, that bullet just nicked Cajun and may not even register as a gunshot wound.
I still don't think he'll go to a doctor or a hospital.
But what if he's a floater?
Oh, if he's a floater, he'll be in L.A. or halfway to Chicago by now. Or he could be in that free clinic that you're going to go past.
You mean this one here?
Yeah, this one.
Well, since we're here, why don't we go in and take a look, see what's going on?
Take these cold pills like it says on the label. When you run out, come back and I'll give you some more. And cut down on those cigarettes, understand? Yes, officers. You're not city health boys, I know all of them. You don't look like holy-holies coming to preach. And you certainly don't need medical attention. That usually leaves the police. Next.
I'm Lieutenant Stone, this is Inspector Keller.
Alfred Claymore, M.D. What can I do for you?
Well, we're looking for a man who's been shot.
Oh?
Now, the only name we have on him is Cajun.
Gentlemen, I hope you'll understand when I say I'm not in the detective business. This place is for runaways, the down and out who can't afford to pay for medical help. If they got the idea that this place was being turned into a police station annex...
Doctor, we're not looking for a purse snatcher, you know?
We're looking for a man who killed a woman.
I never saw him before. The name doesn't mean anything. You Cajun?
Mm-hmm. I wonder if you'd be kind enough to put that sketch up somewhere where the rest of your staff could take a look at it. It's a long shot, but you never know. You know, he's been hurt, and he might just come in here for help.
All right. I'll put it up in the back.
Thank you.
If it will help.
Never know.
How'd they get my name and description?
I don't know.
God, I didn't mean it for it to happen. I didn't mean to hurt that chick.
Cage, we gotta split.
And go where?
Anywhere. L.A., San Diego.
Are you out of your mind? Go there cold without a connection? You know how long this stuff is gonna last us?
Gage, we can't stay here. They'll find you.
We can't go anywhere with just this much to get us there.
We'll score and get enough until we can connect.
Amy, I'm tapped. I got $8.
I'll get it for us.
How? We haven't got anything left to sell.
I'll get it for us.
All the words, they really don't say anything, do they?
Well, they don't say it right, son, no. I wish I could. You don't need to, Andy.
I am sorry, Dad. Look, my messing up at school and you having to leave Maggie.
We talked that out, remember?
And it'll always be there.
It wasn't you, Andy. It wasn't me. It was a junkie.
Yeah.
Andy, you're the one good thing that came out of 18 years of being married. And nothing good to change that, son. Nothing good to change it, huh? You know that?
Yeah. Boy, tell me how I put the touch on you after a speech like that.
What do you mean?
I owe $20 for textbooks. Look, it's rotten timing.
Oh,
I
it's
know.
not rotten. Come on, right here. You go on, and I'm gonna hang around here a while. Yeah. See you in a few days. And you take care of that cold, will you, son? Will you?
Came all the way up here from the morgue just to tell me that a junkie died from an overdose?
This junkie died from mercury cyanide poisoning.
Mercury cyanide?
Injected directly into the bloodstream.
Well, suicide.
Why, that's not the same thing myself. Except this is the second one we've gotten in as many hours. And I've got 3 more down there who may have died from the same thing.
And all these guys are addicts?
They've all got tracks in their arms. 2 from the Mission District, 1 from Nob Hill.
How long will it take you to check them out?
A couple of hours.
Hurry up.
Homicide, Daily. Yes, Dr. Claymore. Potrero Clinic.
All right, let's go, boys. Get on the phone. Come on.
Sure,
Let's go.
Okay, I got it. Right, 4 more.
Just got a call from Dr. Claymore at Potrero Clinic. There's 2 more dead addicts.
Cyanide poisoning.
They have all the symptoms.
Well, what's the count?
That's 16 so far, Mike.
That we know of.
Well, the chief wants every available man we've got on this one. He just put narco on it, too. We pick up every known heroin pusher we can find, whether we can make the charges stick or not. We've got to get them off the street.
Their lawyers will have them out on the street in an hour.
Then we put them right back in. We've got to find that poison.
Well, you heard the man. Let's go.
Close the door.
pal, or don't you? Why don't you just book me and let me make bail?
No, you wait your turn like everybody else.
You ain't got nothing on me. You don't even have the right to bring me in.
Routine questioning, Nap.
Why don't you ask your dumb question to cut me loose? What's this all about anyway?
Got a load of poison smack out in the streets, haven't you heard?
Yeah, I heard, but I don't know nothing. Can you dig nothing?
Oh, I know your client is anxious to get home, so am I. But he's just going to have to wait his turn, Counselor. Oh, now look, you want to complain, call Captain.
Address.
Huh?
Address.
2 West Bleecker, apartment 7.
2 West Bleecker.
Excuse me, how long do I gotta wait before I can post bail?
See what you made me do? Now we gotta start all over again.
Ah, come on, already that's twice.
Shut your mouth, Sparrow, and sit right down. You think I like this? Just stay very quiet and stay right there until I get this filled out right. What's your address again?
2 West Bleecker.
Jameson! Jameson, I'm surprised that you. I really am. This sheet is filled out improperly. The information is supposed to go down here. You know better than that, don't you? You'll have to do the whole thing over again. Oh, just relax. He'll get to you. Right here. You take care of this first before you get to him. He'll get with you. Where's George?
I don't know, out on the street, I guess.
Is he all right?
I think so. This kind of action he enjoys.
Can I split?
I haven't even started with you yet.
I didn't do anything, man.
Tell me, man, you've been busted 8 times in the last 2 years. Now, what's your social security number?
My what?
In the local news, the rash of recent deaths due to poisoned street narcotics has prompted some of the free clinics around the Bay Area into a unique offer. They will test any narcotics currently held by individuals, and if no traces of the poison are found, they will return those narcotics. Those wishing to avail themselves of this service can get details by calling 386-8271.
You see, you got nothing on me. I'm clean. I mean, and you're asking me favors.
That stuff is white death.
Well, what do you get so worked up for? The dying's going to stop in a while.
It's what?
That bad stuff's going to get used up. That'll be the end of it. What about the people who use it? They're going to be missed? And there's a world of junkies out there. And more getting turned on. Every day. The supply is ready to do business with them. And don't look at me all goggle-eyed. I'm saying it like it is. Nobody twisting their arms to get him to hit the stuff. Man, they hit it because they want it. It's the way it is. It's the way it's always going to be.
Hey, Mike. I think we finally got a break, man.
Did you find out where the stuff is coming from?
No, I'm talking about Cajun. Free clinic's going to test the street junk for the addicts, see if it's poison or not. It was on television. Now all we got to do is stake out those clinics, man, and
haven't
sort
had
of...
much time to watch television lately.
Oh, look, I'm telling you,
George, people are dying out there, and we can't stop it all by ourselves. I would investigate it. Now, do you understand that?
What's wrong with you guys? Don't you care anymore?
27 people have died in the last 36 hours, George.
Well, they're just junkies, Steve.
They're people.
Well, they're filth. It's gutter trash. They deserve whatever happens to them, Steve.
I don't know who deserves what.
Get him out.
Come on, let's go. Yeah, let's go.
Hey, where you been?
You hear those broadcasts about the free clinics testing junk?
Yeah?
We got 2 clinics right up here in the Potrero district, right?
Right.
We can each take one, and maybe Cajun will turn up.
We can't do that.
I'm asking you to help
The word
me,
just
Phil.
came down to
You owe
lay
me,
off
man.
the
You
clinic.
owe me.
Did you call the clinic?
Yeah, they'll check it for free. The cops have nothing to do with it.
Are you sure?
As sure as I can be. Can you make it?
I can't even walk, Cage. I need a fix bad. I'm sorry, Cage.
That's all right, baby. That's all right.
I love you.
I'll be right back.
Seen anything?
I've seen half a dozen, but none to fit Cajun.
There's nothing here. You see him, you call me. George?
I'll call you.
Yes?
I called one of those numbers they're giving out on the radio.
Oh, yes.
Will you check my stuff for me?
Sure.
No tricks.
No tricks.
No offense if I give you half of it at a time.
Any way you want. I'm only here to help. It'll take a few minutes. Yes. I'll keep him here until you arrive, Lieutenant.
All right, hold right there, police! Hold it, police! What are you doing? Get out of my way. Who are you? Police, get out of my way!
George. George, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Yeah, I spotted him. Get over to 22nd and Minnesota as fast as you can.
All right, who did the shooting?
He said he was a cop, then he ran out the back.
To the schoolyard?
Yeah. Look at this place.
All right, we'll make sure you get paid for the damages.
Cage, I can't wait. I gotta take a chance.
No. No. No.
Please, Cage, don't make me beg. Please.
Not you, me. Me first. And if nothing happens, then you. Simple.
But if something happens,
Then you'll know not to take it, won't you? It's a dead end anyway, Amy.
What are you guys doing?
Your job, Stone. We're looking for a killer.
You're looking for a vendetta. People are dropping dead all over the city. Why don't you do something about that?
Inspector George Turner. Call the watch commander at once on a landline. Emergency.
help! Someone help! Cage is dying. Oh, God, please, someone help me. Oh, somebody help me. Cage is dying.
Cage.
Somebody do
Phil, call in for me. I want in on this one.
in there.
I got you. I got you.
George.
I'm gonna call the meat wagon.
I told you before to stay out of it. We'll take care of it.
You save your sympathy, Lieutenant, for the ones these people rob and kill to support their habit, man.
Get yourself back to the station and make out your report.
Come on, Phil. Homicide's gonna happen.
George! Come here.
What's the matter?
Son's on the way to the hospital. Cyanide poisoning.
Andy? Hey, Andy? Hi, Andy? Daddy?
Hi, Dad. I'm sorry, Daddy. I'm sorry. Don't be mad at me, Daddy.
Nah, nobody's mad, son.
I'm sorry.
Come on.
I mean that.
No, Daddy loves you. Nothing's gonna change that, okay?
He told the attendant he'd been strung out for the past 6 months.
He's dead, Phil.
I'll take care of everything.
I'm sorry.
That's my fault, Mike. I killed him. See, I didn't know that I was looking for Cajun. I didn't know that he...
How did you kill him?
What?
Well, you said you killed your son. How did you do it?
Oh, yeah, well, I wasn't there when he needed me, you know. It's...
Did you kill Cajun, too?
No, the boy needs a strong hand, Mike. That's what I meant. I mean, he needs a father image, someone he can look up to, you know?
Yeah, how many more did you kill? 30, 31?
What the hell with them, Mike? They're slime and just human garbage. I mean, they're just junkies, Mike.
That's right. Slime, human garbage, junkies like your son.
Mike! Oh, no!
Now, those addicts were people before they were junkies, just like your son. They had fathers, too, you know. And no matter what they become, there's somebody who cares for them, somebody who doesn't want to see them dead. Now, you tell me who's got that poison. Whose stuff did you get into?
Woody Parks. It wasn't a bum tip, was it? You found it and you poisoned it. Woody Parks, your man. Here's his address.
Here. He's not your partner anymore. He's your prisoner.
Andy?
Why don't you put that thing away?
This is just to make sure you listen. Now, you're the one that put the poison out on the street, Woody.
Oh, get off that.
I had it checked. It was all bad. And if I had more than a weekend habit, I'd have been dead.
I wouldn't do that. It's like cutting my own throat.
You don't have to worry about that, because if you don't come up with the right thing, I'm going to cut it for you.
Okay. Let's go to my apartment.
You know how many bags this could have cut into?
I'd rather not count.
I don't know. Still think you ought to ask for a transfer.
That's what my wife says, only I don't notice you guys getting home any earlier.
Yeah, not lately.
Hi, Steve. Hi, Mike. George. How's it going, Phil?
Pretty good.
Just got one death this week.
Yeah, well, I'm sorry.
I believe you. Doesn't help much, though, does it?
Nothing gonna help, Mike. Nothing gonna change. Poison's still on the street, you know that? Just a different kind of poison. It's slower, but it's just as deadly, right? Gotta keep killing people like Maggie, my son.
And Cajun?
How's it going?
I'm still trying. He's wrong, you know. Things are changing all the time. Sometimes just not for the better, that's all.
The only thing you can do is keep trying, right?
Right.
Tremblant
we're starting a little early this morning, huh? What's the rush?
Just wanted to get you off on the right foot with the new captain.
Yeah, that's what I like about you, Mike. You're always thinking of your troops.
Just those that need it.
Well, you have any second thoughts?
About what?
About not taking the job?
You trying to get rid of me?
No, just I don't see Keeley as chief of inspectors, that's all.
Well, he likes the desk, I like the street.
Yeah? Well, I hear he's an all-time squint.
Squint?
Yeah. Some he stays at his desk all day. Never gets outside. Sun makes him squint.
With appropriate certification. Close it off with the usual and send it by messenger, will you?
Yes, Mr. Benson.
And Maggie.
Charles 2, 3 Charles 5, Balboa Towers, 207 St. Andrews, 28th floor, 217, possible sniper.
Yeah, this is 81. We'll respond to that 217.
10-4, Inspector 81.
Well, your squint is going to have to wait before he sees our cheerful faces.
Down a little. Little more. Little more. Over to the right. Just a little bit. That's it. Hold it right there. Fine. Shot came from the rooftops of one of those buildings in that area. Right there.
Yeah, Benson was a senior account executive. Seemed to be well liked. Kept to himself, though.
Any known enemies?
No, not according to his co-workers. He's been working here at Charlotte International for the last 14 years. His widow 3 years ago. No problems on the job. At least that's what everybody tells me.
What does your cop sense tell you?
Well, we got a lot of groundwork to cover.
Got a lot of rooftops to cover, too.
Yeah, this is Inspector Keller. All right, we'll be right there. 16th floor, another sniping.
All right, let us through. Police, come on.
Excuse me.
Get them out of here.
I'm sorry. I'm Lieutenant Stone with the police department. Is there anything you can tell us?
The partition, it just exploded. Oh, my face stings so.
The ambulance is on the way. You'll be all right there.
How can something like this happen?
Take it easy.
Look at me. It's crazy. I didn't do anything. I didn't hurt anybody. Why would anybody shoot at me?
I wish I knew.
there goes. Scruff.
They didn't believe me. But now they will. $80 million says they have to.
Come in.
Well, is that what they call an ego case?
Mike. Sure, that's all I got to impress people with.
Not all. Congratulations on the promotion, Captain. Steve Keller, Jacob Keeley.
Captain. Heard a lot about you, Inspector.
Same here, sir. How does it feel?
Oh, it's no different. It's only temporary until David gets out of sick bay.
Now, you know better than that. This is their way of taking a good, long look at you to see how you handle the job, and then the next time...
Well, we'll cross that bridge when I get to it. You know, I've only had a partial briefing on the Balboa Towers shootings. Now, where are we?
Well, I've gotten my men in the area hustling to see if they can locate a firing position.
Suspects?
That's going to be tough.
Yeah, and potentially hot. I've already had 2 calls from upstairs.
Don't give you much time to get used to the old hot seat, do they, sir?
Yeah, well, I can take the heat. What about somebody inside the Chartoff company? Somebody with a grudge?
Well, we're working on that for what it's worth.
Come again?
Captain, Chartoff International stopped looking good when that girl on the 16th floor got hit. There's no connection between the 2 firms.
Well, maybe we'll find one. Let's check out the whole building. Get a list of every past and present employee.
Well, sir, it's a 35-story building. They got over 300 companies in it.
Well, all those names can be narrowed down on a computer run. We can even have a systems program designed if necessary. Anything else?
We're still doing basic footwork. But you know, Jacob, there's a possibility that we're dealing with a kid who's just doing it for kicks.
Well, I understand, but let's just close all the exits. We've got those machines. We might as well use them. Get right on it, will you?
Sure.
Mike, could I see you just a second? Mike, I know we go back a long way, but I've got to get myself established around here, so in front of the men, it's Captain,
Sure. Sure, Captain.
Miss Rogers, give me the chief.
I'll tell you one thing, he sure is thorough.
And bright.
Yeah. You guys rode together?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for about 4 months, when he first made the force. Even then he was talking about how he was going to computerize the whole department. That's when everybody thought computers were nothing but adding machines.
Has he had any field experience?
He's had enough. Listen, let me know if you can ride his cramps, will you? Yes, sir.
All right, where am I going to find you?
Getting field experience. I got to do something to keep up with all you bright boys and that head work.
We can secure the building, Mr. Robinson. We can't secure the whole city. That's up to the police.
Wait just a minute, would you please? Yeah. Oh, good, good. Send him in.
Yes. Yeah? Well, just tell him not to worry. Everything is under control. The way I lie, I should have been a diplomat, not a building manager.
Mr. Mason, I'm Inspector Keller.
I hope you've got good news.
Well, no, sir, but we're doing all the...
I know. All you can. Right. Which means you've got nothing. Well, I've got over 2,500 people who can't concentrate because they're afraid for their lives. I've got at least a half a dozen tenants who won't even come into the building until this is cleared up. How many men have been assigned to work on this?
Well, I don't know the exact number. We're treating this as a major crisis, that I can tell you.
Well, you got the diagnosis right. Let's hope you find the cure soon. What can I do to help?
Well, we need an office here in the building to work from.
I'll take this one.
Thank you. We need a complete list of all the companies that are in the building, including employees past and present, and any that have been discharged in the last couple of years.
You're kidding. You know how long that will take to compile?
Well, how many people can you assign to us?
As many as you need.
Thank you.
Let's get to it. Files are out here.
Keep your eyes open. You know what to look for. Don't pass up on anything.
Hey, Mike! I've got it!
The ejection markings are different. The tooling. I'd say foreign. Clean strike on the firing pin.
How clean?
Clean enough to be new. I'd say there's been no more than just a few shots fired.
Well, then we must be dealing with a new rifle.
Or a new firing pin.
Anything?
Computers are humming. Stuffed 2,000 names in it. Got foreman on the roof. Set up headquarters in Mason's office. What have you been doing?
What have I been doing?
Yeah.
I'm still waiting. Come on, Johnson, will you?
Here it is, Lieutenant. The ejection markings Tiffany. German-made 7mm. You're looking for a Hondel bolt action. Not too common.
How uncommon?
I bet there's been no more than 30 or 40 sold in the Bay Area in the past year.
Well, it's a start. Steve.
Yeah, I know. I'm back to the computer.
No. This time I'm going to let you have the field experience. I want you to check out all the gun dealers. I want the name and address of every person who ever bought a handle within the past 6 months. Thanks, Johnson.
I'll keep the night man on just in case there's any more target practice.
Let's hope to God there won't be any more.
Closing the building is out of the question. Besides the number of people involved, this is an $80 million enterprise, an integral part of the city's economy.
Then you're going to have to find other means to protect your occupants.
Like what?
You can start by moving your tenants away from the windows.
Agreed. Now, what about those names I gave you? You still think it's a disgruntled employee?
So far, yeah, but that's only a theory.
And the only one we've got. Gentlemen, we're not getting anywhere.
Maybe we are. Come here, let me show you something. So far, we've had 3 separate incidents. The first one came from the west, the second one from the south, and the last one came from the east. The sniper moved his position every time.
So, what's it mean?
Possible pattern, circular rotation of the tower.
And my guess is the next incident will come from the north.
A guess?
That's right, only a guess. But if it does, we have a good chance of capturing them. Now, our plan is to vector from the rooftop of this building. We want to place surveying instruments here and here. And on the first muzzle flash, we triangulate his position, deploy air and ground crew, and in that way limit him to a very small area.
I feel like I'm in the middle of a war.
We are, Mr. Mason. Whoever shot at your building made that very clear last night.
If you need more men, I could call the mayor's office.
No, we don't need more men. We don't have any more men. What we're asking for is your cooperation.
You've got it. So far, all I've accomplished is making headlines. Scare headlines. This is not the kind of press that boosts my stock any. Yes. Yeah, what, did you get his name? All right, I'll take it. This is Mr. Mason.
You manage the building, Mr. Mason, right?
Who is this?
I'm the one who's been doing the shooting.
It's him. It's the sniper.
Storm.
trying to get a trace.
Well, how do I know you're the one?
The newspapers didn't print the ballistic reports, did they? Well, it's a 7mm. And I made the first shot from 440 yards west, right?
Well, I'll have to check that out.
You know I'm right. Now you listen to me.
Go ahead.
I told them I'd find a way to get even, and they ignored me.
Who is they?
Never mind about that. I just want you to know that I'm going to go right on shooting day and night until I'm paid $1 million. You understand me?
Now, wait just a minute. No, I can't raise that kind of money.
You raised 80 million, you can raise 1 million more. 24 hours, mister. That's all you got.
No, but how do I reach you?
Don't you worry about that. You just get the $1 million. Unless you want bigger headlines. I've already called the newspaper.
Wait there.
Shigolovich, have you seen Lieutenant Stone?
He's at the Balboa Towers, Captain.
Where at Balboa Towers?
At the command post, I guess. I can call him on the phone if...
There's 18 gun shops in town that carry the handled bolt action. Now, 41 have been sold in the last year. We've checked with all but 9 of the owners.
What about Keeley's list?
It's a bust. The computer came up with 200 employees that are discharged. Only a few of them unemployed now. None of them seem to carry a grudge. You know, Sekulovich has been trying to call you.
God, I can't believe this is happening. $1 million ransom?
The board of directors made a decision yet?
Yeah, I've got a conference call in now.
I know you're a busy man, Mr. Mason, but I wondered if you could look up some more records for me.
Well, what else is it?
Well, this building is only a year old. What about the builders, the construction workers? Was there an accident when this building was going up?
Yeah, I'll do what I can. Will you be at the press conference?
In about 20 minutes, yes.
Mike, he's driving us nuts. Our guys don't even know what they're doing because he's...
Wait a minute now. Who is driving you nuts?
Keeley. He's up on the roof, repositioning our veteran team, sending guys back to headquarters. He's screwing everything up.
Okay. Give him a chance, will you? Maybe he needs a little more time to adjust.
Well, he's adjusting to the wrong job, unless he wants yours.
All right, go upstairs. Come on. I'll talk to him. Go ahead. Steve, I want you to lay a perimeter. If he hits tonight, I want an airtight seal.
Gotcha.
As far as we know, there's only one sniper involved.
Have you been able to identify him?
No, we haven't.
In other words, the police are at a loss for answers.
No. The police are still conducting a criminal investigation.
Thank you very much. Lieutenant Michael Stone. This is Eli Mason, the man responsible for the giant high-rise. Have you decided what to do about the sniper's demand for ransom?
Oh, yes. I've discussed it with the board of directors, and they agree. We will not pay 1 cent to that maniac.
The building under siege, one of San Francisco's newest high-rises, stands on the corner of 8th and St. Andrews. 35 stories tall, it houses over 300 firms and approximately 2,500 employees.
All right, we'll be stationed right here. Now, that's south of Hillside.
Take these down to R&I for cross-check. Inspector Keller, I want you to go back down to headquarters. Put Lenny Murchison to work doing psychological profiles on the 10 names in this readout.
Captain,
just
totally
follow orders.
Yes.
Let me see yesterday's triangulation.
What's going on here? You tell me to do one thing, he tells me the other. What's going on?
Jacob, why don't you let me handle the details, huh?
It's moving too slowly.
2 bosses isn't going to speed it up any. I've been trying to get this vectoring off the ground so we can draw his fire.
Draw his fire? You're just treating symptoms. Let's get down to the business of solving this thing.
I may be wrong, and if I am, it's my fault. But I honestly think this is our best chance.
You don't seem to be getting my message, Lieutenant. I want results, not apologies.
I get the message. Pressure from above.
I can handle that. It's pressure from below I don't need.
Wait a minute now. We're working on this together.
Then don't buck me, Mike. Just get the job done.
Here, let's get it close to the window. Put it in this chair. How many more to go?
Well, that should take care of this floor. The 24th and the 30th should complete the southern exposure.
Let's double check with maintenance. The only offices with the lights on are these.
Okay.
Are the surveying instruments in place?
Slight hang-up.
What?
Keeley wants everyone back at headquarters for a briefing.
A briefing now?
Yeah.
All right, just put the table right there. Yeah, right in front of the chart. That's good. Okay, thank you.
What's going on?
Movement. We're going to get this thing rolling. Now, we're going to regroup on this sniper investigation. Needs to be more orderly, systemized. Now, the way to accomplish that is to use a management technique I developed. It's called PERT. PERT. Program Evaluation and Review Technique. That's a method for complex programming that I feel is adaptable to this investigation. Now, it envisions a method for placing all elements on a chart, ensuring that nothing is overlooked. Now, you're going to all be involved. In fact, I've asked for extra manpower on this. Now, the critical path starts here and leads to a solution here. Now, these are all our ongoing investigations. The research on the employees, the examination of the building security system, the alpha file runs and names, the psychological profiles, the vehicle listings in the subterranean garage, the IDOs on customers as opposed to employees. Now, this chart will be filled with systems-oriented information by the time we're through. Probably the first time that this method has been used in a murder investigation in this city. Now, here's how it works. We take everything that we know so far. We write it down in order on the chart. Then we get the information that you're going to get, and we fill that in on the chart. Now, I'm going to need 5 of you. You.
Well, we're down to the bone for manpower.
What is Keeley cutting us down to 4 units for?
The PERT chart. That's why. He wants it finished by morning.
And he's going to work on it all night?
Mm-hmm. He's a nervous type.
It's more than that.
What? Come here. You've been stewing about him all day. What is it?
I just call it gut instinct. And I'm sure he'd be fine on a regular homicide, but this one, he's got him pressed up against the wall. He doesn't know what to do, and he's scared. And that makes him dangerous.
Tell me more. What don't you really like about him?
You ask me, I'm telling you. That's
Mike, we're set.
Yeah?
The triangulation should cut us to a 20-block area on the north.
Now, let's hope he follows the pattern.
I got a muzzle flash.
30 degrees west.
Yeah, I saw it too. 27 degrees east. Inspector 2 to 8-1. Suspect is active. Triangulation puts him in the area of Hillside and Park.
10-4. Inspectors 8, 4, 27. Go to your pre-established perimeter. Where's the chopper? Inspectors 8-1 to headquarters. What happened to the chopper? Put him on my frequency.
Inspector 8-1, the air unit has been diverted.
What do you mean diverted?
This is Captain Keeley in 3, Victor 1, to all units. I'm taking command of this operation.
Taking command?
Suspect's position has moved. Area of Gramercy and Rock Canyon. Suggest perimeter adjustment to the west.
I spotted his muzzle flash. We got him. All units move 3 blocks east. Unit 8, Montana River. Unit 4, Creek Drive in Montana. Unit 8-1, Almond and Riverton.
Captain, this is Stone. You're heading in the wrong direction. He'll move west. That's his pattern.
Follow orders, 8-1. You cover Almond and Riverton.
You're gonna blow it.
Follow orders, 8-1.
You wait here.
You're the boss.
Next time you take over, you notify me first. That's regulations.
I'm aware of it.
No, you're not aware of anything. This whole operation was based on one idea, that the sniper would move counterclockwise.
I saw his muzzle flash.
And so did we. And we were all set to capture him when he moved west, but you blew it.
Lieutenant, I want a full report on what went wrong first thing tomorrow morning.
Why wait? I'll give it to you right now. You're what went wrong. You're trying to run the whole show and you can't. You're the captain, you give orders from the desk, and I'll handle the street. And I'll tell you another thing. If we hadn't been short-handed, we still might have been able to capture him.
You're a lieutenant. If you wanted more teams, why didn't you order them?
Because they are all working on your perch chart, Captain. Let's hope it means something. Because we still got a screwball out there who's trying to kill people. And you let him get away.
Good captain worked on his perk chart until 4 this morning.
And what?
He broke the case 3 hours ago. In the interrogation room.
I'm telling you, believe me, I was there half the night.
You're lying, Jeffers. Blazers didn't play last night. Refrigeration went bad. No ice, no hockey, and no alibi.
Captain, I didn't shoot anybody. I don't even own a gun.
Oh, come on, Jeffers. We've got you. We've got your Army record right here and your criminal record.
That doesn't mean anything.
You're sweating. You know people sweat when they lie? Look at your hat. You're shaking.
I can't help it. I mean, I don't know what I'm doing here.
Well, I'll tell you. I'm holding you for murder. In the 1st degree. Lieutenant?
Yes, Captain.
His name is Harlan Jeffers. He was fired 2 years ago from a Teletex Corporation. That's on the 16th floor where that secretary was wounded.
Man with a grudge.
He assaulted a corporate officer when he was fired, beat him unconscious. He got 18 months. He was released 2 weeks ago. Oh, one more little fact. He was a trained sniper in the Korean War. All the pieces came together on the perch chart.
I guess I owe you an apology.
I will keep after him. Fill in the details. A confession will give us the icing. See if you can arrange that, will you? Tanner, get a hold of Wilson, Press Relations. I'm out of a conference in an hour.
Okay, let's go.
Pardon me.
Yes, sir.
There's a Mr. Mason I'd like to see about a lease.
Oh, yes, sir. That's on the 10th floor, room 1018.
1018. Thank you.
I didn't even know those offices were in that building. You gotta believe me.
But you lied to the captain. If you're innocent, why didn't you tell him the truth?
Look, I drink a lot. I don't know where I was last night.
All right, let's go.
Where?
We have to book you. Sekulovic, come in.
I swear to God, I had nothing to do with those shootings. Nothing.
You know, I believe him. Keeley wants him booked. I don't have enough to let him go.
Well, if he's innocent, why don't he tell us the truth?
Maybe he really was drunk.
Gut feeling, huh, Mike?
Something like that. How do you feel?
Well, he's not on the gun list.
We'll talk to Keeley.
When?
When he gets through taking bows. Have any hard evidence, and you know it.
Circumstantially, we have a good case. Opportunity, motive.
But no weapon. And we don't have a record of him ever purchasing one.
Well, maybe he stole it. That's your job. Find out. Check the details. Nail him to the wall. I hope you're not dropping the ball on this just because my technique paid off.
Nobody's dropping the ball, Captain.
Steve. We'll keep digging.
You do that.
So when do we start nailing guys against the wall?
You have a list of gun purchasers?
Sure, why?
I'm going to cross-check every one of those names with Mason's files. We're going to dig into the history of that building from the day they put the first spade in the ground.
Keeley's not going to like that.
I'm beginning not to care.
Here's the last of it. I still don't understand. This seems like a waste of time. You got your man.
Maybe.
What do you mean, maybe?
See, Jeffers was upset with his company before they ever moved in here, so if he's a sniper, why didn't he shoot at the old building?
I don't know.
Neither do we. But the answer may be somewhere in your files. A name, a face. A man with a grudge against a contractor, subcontractor, the architect. Lieutenant Stone.
You get the wrong man, you know. He wasn't firing at the building, I was.
How did you know I was here?
I can see you. I've got you in my sight, Lieutenant. $1 million, Lieutenant. 5 o'clock today. Now you follow these instructions.
I hope I've made the right decision. If he finds out this is filled with blank paper before you get him...
Well, if we're lucky, he won't have enough time to count it.
He hasn't made any mistakes so far, including picking a coward for a courier.
I still think this guy's some kind of nut trying to cash in on the publicity.
Captain, are you telling us not to go?
Inspector, I'll be at my desk, where I belong.
Yes, sir.
Down, get back in the car and leave. We'll do the rest.
Lieutenant, I wasn't planning to do anything else, believe me.
Inspectors A1 to all units.
Delivery is being made. Stand by. Of all the time and places he would pick to give a ticket.
He's not going to collect it with the cop there.
I know, I can see.
Oh, you want to try to flush him out?
You want to flush the sniper out, too? He don't have a thing unless he puts his hands on that bag.
You call it.
We sit tight.
Okay.
Forget the money. There's only one thing that'll stop me now. I want that building evacuated.
Who is this?
By noon tomorrow, you understand me? If that doesn't happen, I'm going to destroy it. Window by window. I told them I'd find a way to get even, and they ignored me.
Who is they?
Never mind about that. I just want you to know that I'm going to go right on shooting day and night until I'm paid $1 million. I want that building evacuated.
Who is this?
By noon tomorrow, you understand me? If that doesn't happen, I'm going to destroy it. Window by window.
Same voice.
Jeff is innocent, sir.
Why did he lie?
Well, his probation officer said he was having some drinks with some ex-cons. It's a parole violation. It's dumb. But the PO's got witnesses, including the bartender.
All right, release him.
Sir.
Mike, stay on this. Use your best judgment. That's an order. It'll be the last one I'll be giving you. A man's handshake means he's guilty of something, doesn't it? Well, I'd have let Jeffers swing. But you wouldn't have, would you? That's all. You've got until noon tomorrow. Good luck.
That takes care of the contractors who worked on the building. Now we go to the architect, Shelby and Paulson. They're at the Embarcadero, Pier 5. That's our last chance.
Inspectors 8-1, this is Rogers. Do you read?
Come in, Rogers. What's your 1013?
Condition stable, no activity.
Keep alert. We won't be late, but he just could be early.
What do you expect to find in our employee files, Lieutenant?
A man who might have worked for you in the past.
But you don't even know his name.
Well, we've got a list of names over there, and we're cross-checking with your files.
Well, I hope our files can be of some help.
So do I. We're down to the last straw, Mr. Shelby, before the shooting starts.
Well, that takes care of the K's, L's. When we finish here, I'll show you our nut file.
Wait a minute. You got a nut file?
Yeah, for all the kooks. Mr. Shelby has me keep a special file on all their correspondence.
Now, what kind of kooks you talking about?
Well, you know, where people badmouth the firm, damaging the environment.
Wait a minute. Remember what he said? I warned them, but they ignored me. That could have been a letter. What do you do with threatening letters?
Nut file.
Let's see it.
I have to go now. You behave yourself.
Abel, Kenny, Volper, Truax,
Wait a minute.
Wilson?
Wait a minute. Truax? Is that Truax?
Martin Truax.
He's on the gun list, Mike. I just couldn't get hold of him.
You know him?
Only his letters. He's been writing over a year, really far out.
Yeah, what's his beef?
Property condemnation. He had this little house. They paid him for it, but of course it wasn't enough.
Yeah, when a man doesn't want to sell, it's never enough.
Oh, no.
Balboa Towers?
32 feet of it used to belong to him.
Can I use your phone?
Sure, right there.
Come on, Tanner, have you got it?
Here it is. Martin Truax, released from State Hospital at Napa 3 weeks ago. The caseworker puts his address at the Carlisle Hotel.
Carlisle Hotel.
Drives a 1953 Lincoln, license number AX0995.
AX0995.
Yeah, that's his car. We have 5 minutes to go to be anywhere in the city.
But his car is outside.
All I had was 3 small rooms, but it was enough. And they took it. They had no right to do that.
They had the right.
No, they had $80 million. That didn't give them any right to take what was mine.
Nothing gives you the right to take a life, mister.
They cheated me.
Who's that, the accountant on the 28th floor? Why don't you tell that to his widow? Where's that going?
Upstairs. Captain Devitt just asked for it.
Devitt's back?
Yeah. And we've got him.
Where's Keeley?
Promoted to research and planning.
That's a good place for him. Well, you don't think so?
Oh, yeah, I think so. Listen, put this in my office, will you?
Sure.
I'll be right back.
Come in. Congratulations, Mike.
You too.
We never demote failures, do we?
We never promote them either.
Have I heard of the Peter Principle?
The Peter Principle? No.
Man rises to his own level of incompetence?
No.
Well, that's me. Every job I ever had, I could handle until this one.
Well, if that was so, they wouldn't be moving you up to research and planning, would they? That's where you belong.
You knew all along, didn't you?
No. No, I didn't.
Well, I've learned something about both of us. Well, see you around, Lieutenant. Mike?
Sure, Jacob.